Welcome back to this channel. I'm just gonna give you a weekly update, but as you can see, this is gonna be my office for the next 8 hours. Instacart was really successful this week. I only did 10 batches, but my earnings for the 10 batches was ridiculous considering what my weekly goal is. Um, I didn't do Instacart for 2 days. Monday and Friday, I kind of took those off. But on Tuesday, I picked up my first ever $100 batch. When it came on my phone, I was literally surprised. My hands were shaking when trying to swipe it. I didn't know if it went through. But once it cleared, I was very stoked that I got it. I shopped it, executed it very well. Was only missing one item. So it did come down like $1 something, so I wasn't really complaining. So that was a very successful day for me. On Wednesday, I picked up a $61 order, 2 batches. Again, another big one. Um, you know, Shopped it, executed very well. Both orders was delivered on time, so I was really excited for that. Thursday, I picked up a small one, a $36 one. I wasn't feeling that well. Honestly, I was under the weather. Um, my whole family came down with the cold, so we're all trying to take care of each other. So didn't really feel like being out there, but I knew I had to just to hit my goal. So picked up a small one, $36, 2 batches, executed it, delivered on time, no issues. All 100% items was there. Took Friday off, like I said. Me and my girlfriend and my older son went to the casino. We had a great time. Mainly, I played blackjack. On that night, we had the dealer's 7-card bus, which paid me out $500. So that kind of covered all the money I was going to make in Instacart, so which was really pretty cool. On Saturday was a really long day for me. I started off at 4 o'clock in the morning at my second job. I worked that till 9. Then I went over to a Costco for the Instacart 9:30 drop. And then I picked up this. As you can see, this was a very big batch. This batch was $73. And look at all the stuff they got, which was really cool. A few items were missing, so it dropped it down to like $67, so I wasn't complaining. But it was big. I was able to pick it, deliver it. It was cool. It was a family that just came from Colorado to spend Thanksgiving with their family down here, and they were spending in a perfect location, a house right on the beach, overlooking the Pacific Ocean. So kudos to them. But overall for Saturday was a great day for me. I ended up doing $180.83 that day. So it was a really positive day. Sunday, did for the whole day was $86. I did 3 batches, one for $21.43, another for $30.91, and one for $33.99. So overall, can't complain for the weekly. It brought me to $464.92. What's crazy was that I made $163.89 in batch earnings and $301 in tips. So definitely my tips helped me this week. Most of the time they're like neck and neck. They're not that off by that much, but considering this is almost doubled, which was awesome. So it shows you that generosity does pay. And being a good shopper does pay off in the long run if you take your time, due diligence, and making sure that anything that you're picking for a guest, you're picking the right items. Always look at it this way: just pretend that you're shopping for yourself. You know, are these to the standards that you want to bring into your house? So that's the way I look at it, and that's the way I shop, to just make sure the customers are getting quality items. And as much as I do it fast, I also make sure I'm checking quality of the produce. And there's no spoiled items. All the items are to their standard. One thing I do though, and I'm not too sure if all Instacart shoppers do it. Let me know in the comments below. But I walk through my orders with my guests when I drop them off. I just do that to reassure that what they order is what they're getting. I show them the produce. We go through each item line by line, so that way they know they're receiving what they ordered, and then it's protecting myself so that they can't come back and say they didn't receive this, or this was missing, or this was bad. So we can correct it right there on the spot. That's what I do. I don't know if anybody else does that. If you do, like I said, let me know in the comments. It's a great practice. If you haven't been doing that and your rating's low, I noticed since I've been doing that, my rating's been jumping up. Making this video right now, my rating is up to 4.95, which is really great, considering I've been in the 4.8s for the last month. So ever since I switched over to that tactic, I noticed a big difference in my rating. So like I said, if you haven't been doing it, it's a great way to do it. Let's just go over Uber. Uber was a slow week this week. I didn't really put a lot of focus on it. I ended up doing $217 for the week, working only technically 5 hours. Made only 15 trips. So you know what? You do the math. It's not that bad of a payout. But for my grand total for the week with adjustments, I'm sitting at almost $800, which is well above my goal. My goal is between $500 and $600.